because of the G's, and in so many ways.
It's just one.
No, the gangsters.
Let's talk about like the 1G in Gucci. I saw the House of Gucci.
Did you?
I did actually.
What'd you think of it?
Pretty good. Pretty long.
Oh, really?
A bit too long. Yeah. It's too.
Did Lady Gaga play her role perfectly?
Oh, she did.
Oh, word?
Yeah, she was.
There was a huge fuzz about her like not playing the role perfectly.
What do you mean?
Like, no, she wasn't Italian enough.
What do you mean she wasn't Italian?
I don't know, bro. That's what people are
there
saying.
was so much Italian in that movie, man.
Well, it is an
Italian
Italian
or
movie.
American?
I know, no,
Italian or American Italian?
no, like supposedly proper Italian, like the accent.
Well, supposedly by your taste in pizza, I don't trust you with anything that has to do with Europeans and Italians.
Okay, first of all, the movie wasn't
I'm just
Italian.
saying.
The movie wasn't Italian.
I
right?
know.
The movie, but they had like very
So
heavy,
it's American Italian.
very heavy Italian accents. They
They had
Okay.
gabagoo.
No, they did not gabagoo
No,
during the
okay.
movie, okay? And very, very Italian fashion, which I appreciated. And it's Ridley Scott, so you know the direction's
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
good. Yeah.
Interesting.
I honestly have no
I
idea
didn't
who
know
really
it was
Scott
Ridley
is.
Scott.
Alien
I'm joking.
Man.
I'm joking. I'm really
Alien Man.
joking. I
Okay.
don't want to get into this right now.
نصاب ما له دخل بس
Yeah,
I'm joking,
so-
but I really
so
don't
good
know.
movie.
I don't care.
Good movie.
It's I don't care, but I'm trying to be nice.
7.5 rating. 7.5. Okay. It would have been an 8 if it wasn't too long. Like it just dragged on a little bit in the one.
Good. Gucci.
So relax. Look at fellas. خلاص.
خلوه.
Hey, welcome to Pastor Kabsa. It's your boy Adil. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 1, 2, 3.
Yo.
What's good? What's popping? Shout out to tens of listeners and tens of viewers. I got the homie Turks right behind me.
Hey.
I got the homie Shamsi right next to me.
Gucci.
And we're the Kabsa boys, son. What's happening? What's popping? What's good? Welcome. You want to get this party started?
Yes.
Let's start with financial advice.
Okay.
No, I need some, please. Go on.
No, trust me. This is not the financial advice I want to talk about.
No? Okay.
So, Shamsi, here's an honest question. You feel free to answer if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
How much money have you lost in Bitcoin so far? And in cryptocurrency?
My portfolio has been wiped out almost in half. Yet, almost because I am still up by a few percentage points.
It doesn't matter.
Ah,
How
yeah,
much did you
yeah.
lose?
I didn't lose anything technically because I didn't sell anything yet. But yeah, almost half.
Like I said, financial advice.
40%.
Yeah. If you see that you did not lose anything, even though you lost half of what you already have.
40% of my portfolio is
Wow.
No, man, I lost 90% what I got, but I didn't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I started with one.
Still got one, so technically nothing happened.
So, I got a lot of shit last episode
Mm,
when I kind of trashed what's the name? Cryptocurrency.
okay.
When we talk about, investments.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And so this guy was really up my ass.
Mm.
And he was like, yo, how could you? This is an opportunity for people. You're trying to push people away from making money. I felt that's kind of weird because he never really he never pressed me like this before.
This is a spokesman for Bitcoin.
No.
Is this a friend or?
He's a friend.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a friend of a friend.
Okay,
Okay.
not a random person. Yeah.
Like I know him, but we're not tight.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you how not tight we are.
Okay.
Sorry, Majid. I'm gonna say his name.
Okay.
Okay. So then I called up one of my boys. I was like, hey man. I was like, your boy. Yes, I said your boy. We are not boys. Okay. I make this very fucking clear in this bitch.
Khowiyak.
Yeah, so Khowiyak.
Okay.
Called me up and he was up my ass. I was like, why? He's like, why? I'm like, oh, because I pushed. I was like, yo, don't put money into crypto, yada yada. He's like, oh yeah, he just lost $12 million.
Oh, snap.
I know, bitch. Like now I know why.
Yikes.
Yeah. He's been telling everyone, yo, put money in, please. Put money in. Let it go back up.
Wow.
Bro, okay, so
Yeah, he got hit.
apparently the market lost a good cool billion in value over the past
Easy.
week. Almost.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A cool
I'm
billion.
sorry. No, Bitcoin
Easy.
cryptocurrency is a pyramid scheme at the end of the day.
Well, somebody's been making the argument. There's plenty of people that have been making the argument. Actually.
And you've been making counter arguments saying how it is volatile, but it is good for the future in the life of society in the world.
It is.
Wasn't this your conversation over the podcast over the last year?
It was.
I don't know what the fuck am I sounding like right now.
It sounds correctly like my conversation. No, it's true. It's at the end of the day, it is a gamble. It's not something that's built on sustainable grounds.
Exactly.
Yani.
So, and gambling is what?
Haram.
So
true.
you do admit to doing haram on the podcast.
I what? Who? Where?
Never thought it would be Bitcoin.
yeah. You know that.
Good thing I don't have Bitcoin. Yeah.
There's an amazing story that we have of Shamsi and how he got into Bitcoin, but we really can't say it here because it will cause Little bit of an uproar.
undue stress and trauma.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the. Anyway, not here. Not here.
Exactly.
Me and Turk. Do you remember me and Turk? Nah, Khas, we got it.
Almost place, yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
so it turns out that he lost like shitload of fucking money, and like, all right, imagine it's Gucci. So we just Gucci means okay, good.
In case y'all were wondering. Okay.
He's good. Like that was extra money that he had to throw away. I know it sounds really, really like
Bad
really fucked up to say this,
Yeah.
but you know,
levels.
لما تربي يرزقك ويبارك لك for what you do in your business, you have extra money to throw away.
الله يوفقه ويرزقه زي ما كلنا ان شاء الله.
So I think over the last 2 years, like he was going hardcore, like you know, NFTs, crypto, those small little fucking coins that come out of nowhere, Doge, whatever. And it was always shocking, like, you know, why is this guy so invested? And he always told me, he's like, yeah, I'll put $50,000. I'll put $50,000. I'm like, okay, 50, that's good, you know. You can lose a half of 50, you still be okay, you know? And also, if you put 50, you already passed that 50 by a long time ago. So now that 50 is like 200 or something. That didn't work out very properly. Boy, lost money.
I mean, see, that's the thing with that kind of thing. When you see that you're up, you're like, okay, this has the potential to keep going higher. So I'm just going to stick around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it reminds me of something called Vegas. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
True. I personally, I still view the market as being extremely immature. Like, and there was a conversation that we had last week regarding NFTs. Like, and I still feel like people are still experimenting with what can happen and what they could do. We're still in that phase of experimentation. We're seeing some use cases now.
so
But
how many years of experimentation have we been going through right now? 12, 13?
I mean,
that's
if we're talking,
like 10 years, no, over 10 years. Over 10 years.
Shuf, it came out in 2009,
There we go.
but it gained traction at 2011. So 10 years, let's say 10, 11 years.
Okay.
And that's for the concept of cryptocurrencies. But I'm talking about the latest phase that happened post Ethereum becoming dominant next to Bitcoin, where you could actually do something with it rather than just hold it. You know, the whole application, and NFTs is one of those applications. Oh, hey, it's a nifty thing, right? It is cool at the end of the day. I'm figuring out a way of authenticating, you know, something that doesn't exist in the physical realm. All right. For me, the question still remains, how are we going to make actual practical use of this? You know, where does the value come from, really?
Put that aside for a second. So if this thing has been here for 10 years and it's still volatile as fuck, right? The system didn't change, right? It's still the same Bitcoin system.
If we're talking about Bitcoin, yeah.
Yes, Bitcoin. Yes. No, Ethereum is like...
There's been a few upgrades and there's been a few forks, but still, you still have the main Bitcoin. It remains.
So if it's... like a lot of people keep saying, like, you know, look at Bitcoin. I also said this, like it was gold. We discussed this before on this
store
podcast.
of value, basically.
All right. So if you're looking at it as just gold, I have problems of trying to point a finger at this, say this is the future. If I'm looking at it the same way I'm looking at gold.
How so?
I do not feel like it's a safe investment in any fucking shape or form. Gold, I can go get gold right now.
You can go get Bitcoin right now as well.
Where?
Online through different exchanges.
And do what?
What are you going to do with the gold?
Oh, really?
No, that's the thing.
Oh, I could do so much with gold. Are you going to exchange
that piece of gold for some sort of another store of value, whether it's money or anything else?
Well, it depends on what I want to do. Investors, I know you listen to this, you say, yo, Adi, what the fuck are you talking about? I understand, but let me go with this. Relax.
It's a good thing. I mean, they do have gold vending machines, gold bar vending machines nowadays. No, but it's the same thing with Bitcoin. You can go and exchange Bitcoin for another store of value. You can exchange Bitcoin for money. Online.
Okay, online. And do what?
If you have one Bitcoin now, you
do what with it?
What
am I going to do with it right now?
If you have one Bitcoin right now, you can go and cash that out and get money in return in exchange.
Then what's the value of Bitcoin then? If it's just I'm using it as an investment.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a store of value.
Hello, exactly. So it's
a volatile.
All right.
Store
so
of value.
We do agree that it is just a store of value.
Yes.
Okay.
For Bitcoin.
I was gonna take you somewhere, but I feel like this is gonna be way too long. So let's just stick to this one.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, how is it gonna cure the world?
It isn't.
How is it gonna decentralize money? Why is it the key that needs to be done in order for society to fucking survive?
Well, the big argument here goes to taking out the middleman, which in this case is the bank.
Okay, you want to take out the middleman, but you haven't found a solution.
for
Well, even you took out the middleman and you're still getting robbed.
How?
At least the middleman
okay,
can protect your money.
Mm-hmm.
in the sense of, but at the same time, banks have proven to be also in some cases and situations unprotective of your money. You have some countries where shit is so fucked up you can't take money out of the bank.
So Venezuela, you're talking
Venezuela,
about.
for example.
Yes.
Lebanon is another
Hello.
example.
Let's go to Venezuela then. So was that a success?
What was a success?
Them switching to Bitcoin and their president coming out. So he's Ahmed.
Oh, that's not Venezuela. That's El Salvador.
El
That's
Salvador, my
that's
bad.
a
My bad. El
different country
Salvador.
completely.
Venezuela, I was thinking about Venezuela جايينكم قريب.
Yeah.
Venezuela,
has
there's
different,
people.
there's different problems.
Yeah,
in
there's people up
Venezuela.
north that are coming down to you real quick.
Yeah.
They need some lithium and shit.
They've been trying.
Yeah, they've been trying.
for a good
You got things that they want.
for a good 10, 15
But El
years.
Salvador is what I'm trying to get to. Not all the same. Sorry, South America.
Central. Central. It's not even South. Wow. This is how good we are at the world.
Sorry, Americas.
We know places.
Yo, relax. Sorry,
Yeah.
Americas.
Okay.
So anything Mexico under is south. All right, relax. So El Salvador had fun in the beginning, right?
In terms of the whole Bitcoin thing.
Yeah, when they start showing all these documentaries about look at these people who had nothing, now they walk and they get things done.
Yeah, it's
I pay my bill real quick.
yeah, nobody's really using Bitcoin in Salvador. It's just a big publicity stuff.
So what is really the attraction of Bitcoin then?
I believe it's the innovation. It's the innovation of something new, something different, something that you have.
It's an innovation, but there are innovations that nobody gives a shit about too.
Again, what's new and different, and the use cases that people are still experimenting with is the spur for it. At the end of the day, Bitcoin remains relevant because it was the first one. It was the first one. That's why it's important. But is the first car still relevant? Is the first telephone still relevant? Is the first cell phone still relevant? No.
So
It's going to die.
I don't want to go too long into this, to be honest, because I really don't give two fucks about crypto.
Yeah.
Because Adam is really angry with me.
Oh, he's the one that's angry.
No, he's super angry with me.
Okay.
He's like, I told you, but you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, those messages are not fun now
Mm.
at all.
I have to take it like a big boy.
So we we can say that Ethereum would have more value in the future than Bitcoin.
It has more practical
Applications.
value. Yes, practical value.
Okay.
So and because you can do something with it, you
Yeah.
can build something.
tokens and so on, so on, so on.
Smart contracts and all
So
those shenanigans.
do you think that Ethereum will be it, or do you think there's going to be a 3.0, some new version that's
Well-
really going to bring it down?
I don't think Ether's it. Ether might be a big player, but eventually it's, again, you're building a new technology. You're going to get outpaced pretty quickly. Right now, Ether has a lot of problems in terms of the fees that you have to pay in order to do transactions. In order for you to buy an NFT nowadays, you have to be able to say $100 or $150 just to do the transaction.
Mhm.
So that's an issue. And that's why you have NFTs on different platforms now. But again, it is going to take time. It is going to evolve in different ways. And the whole metaverse thing is going to open up a whole different field of play here as well. Like, is the metaverse going to become something that's relevant?
يا أخي.
Which
انت ما حليتوا fucking Bitcoin to look at the fucking metaverse. Bitcoin wasn't solved. Cryptocurrency wasn't solved.
Metaverse, what are they doing right now? They're
Nothing.
creating tokens. They're creating different tokens
They're talking.
for use. on
No,
the-
they're talking.
It is the same appeal as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency when it started. People are looking for quick wins, and since it's volatile and still young and it's fluctuating بشكل غريب مرة, people are just getting into it for that. Like, I want to make bank.
All very true. All very true.
How many people lost money on NFTs?
A shitload. That's
Exactly.
that's a scientific term, by the way. A shitload,
Shitload
is,
is yes.
is a measurable quantity.
Mhm.
Hey man, everybody save your money. Save your money. Relax.
Mm.
Relax. Oh, by the way, there's 3 people who send me messages like buy the dip. Yeah, keep buying.
Yeah,
Keep-
the dip's gonna keep dipping.
Yeah, keep dipping.
Yeah.
Bro, if it reaches 10,000, I will laugh. I will fucking
No,
laugh.
I don't think it's gonna.
Look at how scared he got.
Again, I don't think right now it's what 40 something still.
No, it's 30 something.
Oh, they dropped.
Yeah, it dropped.
Okay.
Maybe it went up. Check it out. No way in hell it went up.
I haven't been
There's no way in hell.
keeping it that much of the in touch,
So Twitter verified NFTs.
and that was fun.
And then a guy created an application or a bot to block those people who are verified
The hell?
Oh, for real? What does that mean?
to stop people who have. So Twitter made this. If you have NFTs, right,
You
you can verify your account for I think like $3 a month or something.
You can connect basically your NFTs to your account, and it shows it in a different way. Instead of showing it in a circle, it shows it like a hexagon.
Yeah.
So, oh, hey, this
I've
guy
seen that.
actually owns this. Hey.
Mm. But subscription based though.
And then what?
I
It's not
Oh,
it's
bad.
subscription. Yeah, it's not free. Yeah.
Okay, I have to pay a monthly fee in order to showcase the thing I already
If
paid
I remember,
for.
if I remember correctly, yes, I think it's a subscription fee. And this guy created a bot that blocks everyone that has verified NFT accounts.
والله perfect. والله هني.
Just in case, if you want to miss out, trust me, this is the easiest way.
Habibi, I told you the story. I followed a couple of NFT accounts, and then I got bombarded with messages. This is the next big thing. Buy it now before it goes away. Like nuts, bro. It's the same copy paste message,
It's camera.
just different. Yeah, it's just different thing, and just relax.
I haven't followed any accounts, and I'm still getting those too.
All for real?
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
Damn.
You're missing out, bro.
This is the flaw of
I'm
following
enjoying
Shamsi.
the missing out.
مش تخلي أنا.
ما أنا عارف.
Like I'm
And relevant news.
in relevant news.
You tell us if there's anything relevant.
So
That's all I
PIF
have.
announced the launch of a new company, which is very interesting. Actually, they announced the launch of the Saudi Boutique Group, a new hospitality brand that will convert a number of palaces into hotels, basically, boutique luxury villas and hotels.
Funny enough, in the year 2020, when they opened up the gates a little bit out of lockdown for us to go out,
Mm.
me and you and Jay, we were at this farmers market, which
Yeah.
was next to.
قصر
الأحمر.
قصر الأحمر.
Yeah.
Yes, remember?
I remember that.
And me and him, we were looking at it, we're like, yo, this is too gorgeous to be left alone.
Yeah.
Like something needs to be done.
And we were talking about like, yo, this is an iconic building in the
Yeah,
history of the
yeah,
city,
yeah.
you know, and it's one of the buildings that's first being renovated. So they're starting off with Al-Qasr Al-Ahmar, which is
Same thing with Tuwaiq Palace.
And
Also.
Tuwaiq.
Palace.
and
There's a third
Tuwaiq
one, I
is-
think Jeddah, right?
Hamra,
Yeah, yeah.
Qasr Al-Hamra in Jeddah.
Yes.
So this is a really nice idea, honestly, because it's going to allow you to restore all of these castles.
See, that's the question.
Yeah.
Are we going to restore or upgrade?
Define upgrade.
And you're going to make it more modern.
I think it's restoration.
Because
A
restoration.
combination of both. A combination of both. Then you're trying to make these into ultra luxury boutique hotels, right? But at the same time, you want to preserve the authentic vibe and feel of the original place. So
Exactly.
maybe within the rooms, you will get all the amenities that you will need and require.
Yeah, forget about making everything smart. That's normal.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the decoration. Are we going to stay true to its era? Or are they going to try to upgrade and make it like a fucking Holiday Inn or some shit?
No.
You
No,
know?
I don't think.
It's like when you when you walk into a hotel, you know it's a hotel.
I think they're gonna
Yeah.
try to keep it, true to the values of the original building.
I think so, yeah.
At least,
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of furnishings, how it originally looked like. Like these are the furnishings that you would find in these places.
I look forward to that shit.
I'm very much looking
Yeah, I
forward
look forward to
this.
that.
Like, and all three of these palaces are like, they've been used by kings. The Red Palace was the first concrete building in Riyadh, I think. It was used by Malik Saud. The Tuwaiq Palace was used by Malik Fahd Allah yarham as well. So these are iconic palaces, and you're opening up to the public. So I'm really
You're
looking
walking
forward.
through history.
You're walking through
Mm.
history, exactly.
Oof.
So that's something
amazing.
I'm really looking forward to, actually. In other news, what else do we have? So Microsoft, did you guys see that? Microsoft buying Activision.
We were discussing this off the podcast
Yeah.
real quick, and it's kind of
For non-gamers, okay, Activision is a really, really big company, and this is a huge deal. It's almost $70 billion.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know what exactly Microsoft's trying to do here, but I'm guessing
shit.
Dude, they own Crash Bandicoot now.
Call of Duty.
It's no longer a PlayStation thing.
That's the thing.
That's
World
fucking,
of- World
that's
of
fucking
War-
with history.
World
I'm
of
sorry.
Warcraft.
I don't know.
And here's the issue that we have with this. Okay, so now you bought all the fucking games.
yeah. Yeah.
Like literally, you wouldn't. You bought all the games.
I have a good 30% of the market, I think, at this point.
So okay, you have 30% of the fucking market. You take that away from PlayStation, just leave it for Xbox.
Are they gonna take away from
No,
PlayStation?
of course
They
not.
can't. They can't. That's a fucking monopoly right
No,
there.
Yeah.
No, but even
But
then,
you got to keep in mind that the
PlayStation's where the
PlayStation,
money at.
the PlayStation exclusives are no longer as large as they
Lucrative.
used to be.
When
Now
I
they
got
got like what, maybe 3 exclusives, something like that.
God of War. What else?
I'm not sure if God of War is still. I think it is.
The
I
Last
think,
of
I think
Us,
it's gonna
maybe?
be. I'm not sure to be honest,
Huh.
but
I don't know what's gonna be available for us anymore. For them to be
yeah,
honest.
the selling point of PlayStation is all the exclusive games that they had. Now it's no longer their game.
Listen, keep in mind, like nowadays, the gaming market is no longer. It's no longer a console gaming market. Mobile is so much more bigger. Like
True.
Fortnite.
True, and Activision does have a
Fortnite
lot of mobile games too.
has eaten a big chunk away from like console gaming. So
Yeah, but Fortnite, I don't. ما أبغى كيس, but I think a huge chunk is still playing on consoles and PC rather than mobile.
according to Microsoft, there are 3 billion gamers in the world today. They're expecting that number to rise by 4.5 billion in 2030.
Yeah, easy.
2030, 4.5.
This is why I have like an authority for esports, my guy.
Mm.
What are you talking about?
Yikes.
We've been planning for this for a while now. When Assam was here, when he was talking about yo, how about give me the plug. Let's call
Okay,
ice.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's call ice. Let's see if it's free.
Let's get an input here on.
Yes,
like
I
how
know
big
he's not
this
gonna be
is.
too happy with this phone call. Oh, fuck him. He's injured. I'm not gonna explain why.
He's injured bad.
Yes, it's hilarious.
No, you know what
Here, plug it in.
the fucked up thing is? Like Activision's been going through a lot of shit lately.
Oh, a lot of shit.
Hold on.
They have sexual harassment suits left and right.
I
They have people getting fired and shit.
And that's why he needed to sell, and he got lucky.
Yeah.
Knowing my brother.
Yo.
You are live on the podcast. Do you got a minute?
What's up?
Hey,
What's
hey,
happening?
hey.
We got Agent Whiskers, aka Assam Al Ghamdi, on the line. Shout out to my little brother who's a little bit injured right now. Can you walk, my guy?
Yeah, I can walk.
All right.
What did
I
the
didn't tell.
cat do
No,
to
no,
you,
no.
my
I
guy?
didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell anyone. No.
What happened?
Salamat.
Okay,
I
let's keep it
guess.
between us.
Hey, let's keep it between us. Fuck that. I'm not gonna unveil that. So imagine this. Imagine like you were getting sued for sexual harassment, right? And like,
Okay.
all right. All of a sudden, you sell your company to Microsoft.
For 70 billion.
Okay.
Can we talk about this, or can you not talk about this?
How would you feel about that?
I mean, as an industry representative, I am not at liberty to disclose.
Then you
certain-
can go fuck yourself.
enjoy the conversation.
Yalla, bye.
Please.
Yalla.
I told you he won't be able to talk. I told you he won't be able
Give
to
you that
talk.
official voice.
Yeah, he won't be able to talk.
No, but I think this is a huge deal, and I don't know how this is going to change the gaming market. But Microsoft is making a statement here.
I'm gonna call him later on. Should I get the low,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna leak it here.
We're gonna try to find.
So
out
this
what's going on.
episode is gonna be the evidence in court.
Oh wow.
He's like, I told me shit. I know very well. All right,
Okay, and more serious news.
definitely.
This is
No, game is not serious, dude.
Okay, I know where he's going, so let me set it up. Okay, now let's go back to our predictions of 2022.
Oh God. What happened
Volcanoes.
now?
Correct. Ending the war in Yemen. Well, let's sit there for a second. It's almost there. Well, everyone saw how the Houthi got really, really scared and got his panties in a bunch and started throwing ballistic missiles and drones at Abu Dhabi. And the ballistic missiles, by the way, surprising enough, the ballistic missiles that were blocked, it was the first time in history that the THAAD system, the new THAAD system, was used.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it took down both ballistic missiles, but it didn't touch the drone. Now, where was the drone shot from?
Okay.
Sure, not Yemen.
Yeah.
So when that happened, the reason they hit that is because Houthi has been losing ground all over Yemen, Ma'rib, Shabwa, and he's basically getting cut in the corner. So first, what they did, they stole the military medical chip,
Okay.
the one on the sea.
Okay.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
They took that one, and they were like, "Oh, this is gonna cause an uproar," and it did nothing.
So they went full pirate.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
That did nothing, and so Saudi kept pushing forward. The Yemeni army kept pushing forward. The legitimate government Yemeni army was pushing forward, and they're like, "Okay, this is not working." Well, the reason they say they're angry with them is because there's a group of hardcore military men that were trained by the Emirat.
Okay.
This is the rumor, right?
Okay.
And these people have been like pushing the Houthi all the way back, and he's scared as fuck of them.
Mm.
And when they start pushing back and he start losing ground, he started like, okay, I'm gonna fire at everybody.
So this is tantrum.
Exactly.
This
This is
like
literally
exactly-
tantrum.
You throwing a tantrum
Okay.
because
Exactly.
you're not getting your way.
Exactly.
We're taking your toys.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So right now we're waiting on fuckface Joe Biden to tell us what he's gonna do.
Nothing.
Is he gonna make it? Are they gonna put him back as a terrorist group or not? Which they fucking deserve to be. But he took him out. You know that bitch. He's not gonna do it.
No,
That old man
no,
will
no.
die rather than do
No,
it.
he'll keep stuttering.
Exactly. He's shit. Anyway, people don't like him. No one likes him. No one gives a fuck about him. His decision making is shit for shit for shit. So fuck him. All right. We're not gonna wait for him anyway. Now that we're waiting on. Now next one, which is our third prediction.
Our third prediction, and I've been getting very antsy about that prediction.
We said if we pass March without a war, we'll be in good place.
we'll be Gucci.
We'll be Gucci.
We'll be Gucci.
Again, we'll be
Yeah.
Gucci. Right? And it doesn't seem like that way.
I mean, listen. So you have no context for what's
No.
happening, Turk. So let me
No.
just give you a little bit of background. Let me get into the subject as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So the doomsday clock. Have you ever heard of the doomsday clock?
In sci-fi and history, yes.
What is the doomsday clock?
It's history. خلاص,
Okay.
we're done with that.
Nope.
No?
The doomsday
It's
clock
coming back?
exists. The doomsday clock. The doomsday clock is at 75 years old. Happy birthday, doomsday clock. It is basically something that was
No.
wait,
No.
wait.
No.
So founded in 1945 by Albert Einstein, the University of Chicago scientists who helped develop the first atomic bomb. The Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists created the doomsday clock 2 years later. The idea was we are very scared of nuclear war,
Yes.
and we want to warn the world of how scared we are.
Mhm.
How do we do that? We shall release, the people who have built the atomic bomb, okay, the scientists, the physicists, the people who are aware of the dangers, have created a journal for scientists, and we will release an annual report every year warning people how dangerous we think the global situation
How
is.
close to midnight, basically.
How close to midnight is. So they basically use the image of when we hit midnight, that's when you know
It's doomsday.
it's doomsday. Apocalypse is happening. Doomsday. There's a nuclear war going on. All of that.
Okay.
So and the clock has been going on for.
Wasn't there a book called that around the JFK and Cuba thing?
I mean, the concept
With
of the
Russia?
doomsday clock has been very prominent in pop culture over the past 75 years. Shout out to Watchmen for playing along with it as well. So it's been there. It's always been there.
Watchmen, if you're watching,
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Yes.
Hey, who watches but the Watchmen?
Only the Watchmen watch.
Okay. So right now we are 100 seconds from midnight. We are a minute and a half from midnight, and we've been
Give
stuck.
people what the fuck that means. Doesn't mean shit.
That-
It means that we could be close to war.
That means basically, according to these very smart people, the world situation right now is so dangerous, let's say,
Mhm.
that we could slide into war because of the very different fucked up things that are happening across the world right
I
now.
don't like the term slide into war.
You know,
Yeah,
it's like a
nah.
DM.
Nah, that's not
Well,
war.
look, the way I look at it, like basically the Democrats put themselves in a very fucking hard place, and they're getting shit for it. The way they left Afghanistan made them look really fucking weak, and showed them that they're just a bunch of bitches when it comes to these things and their diplomatic ways.
Mm.
And then they were trying to fuck with China for a minute, and the Russians like, oh, by the way,
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things they
y'all want to
mentioned-
join NATO, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
One of the biggest things they mentioned in the report is the tensions between the US and China and Russia. And why is he saying let's get to March? Is because Russia over the past couple of weeks, they've been calling people over. Yo, you want to come see this tree? So
Mhm.
they have a lot of people looking at trees right now
Yes.
in certain regions.
I think the rumor is 150,000 soldiers are
Massing
going down to the border
to the border of Ukraine.
of Ukraine.
Oof.
And the reason for that, they're saying, is that because the north of Ukraine, they go back to Russia ethnically.
The Donbass.
Yes.
The Donbass.
So they're like,
area.
we're here to protect our Russians who live in Ukraine.
Our peoples.
Our peoples.
Our peoples.
Okay?
You know why?
So that's the excuse.
And that's been the excuse in a sense since this whole Russia-Ukraine thing kicked off in 2014. And Russia has been saying, yo, there's a part of the Ukraine that's ethnically Russian and that's historically Russian that should be part of Russia. But hey, Soviets decide to Soviet back in the day, giving shit around left and right.
Soviets had to Suvi.
Yeah, exactly. So they're cutting shit up on a map and left and right. So
Our map.
so that's one of the big reasons. Okay, the other one is COVID. Obviously,
course.
the fact that the pandemic still raging across the world, climate change, floods and
Selling
wildfires.
liquid gas.
What's that?
Selling liquid gas.
Okay, expand on that, please.
Well, we need to sell gas to some people. And if these people join NATO, we might have some problems selling gas.
Okay,
So we might as well, make it to a huge fucking problem so we can have our way. I think Nord Stream 2 is still blocked, right?
no, isn't operational?
I don't think Nord Stream 2 is
I
in
think it's
operation.
operational. So
Stick عليهم.
Nord Stream 2. So what's happening because of this Russia thing? Okay, is you have a lot of European countries say, "Hey, we like Ukraine." We have a lot of European countries saying, "Hey, we don't want to not like Russia."
Yeah.
Basically,
Mm,
we don't want issues with Russia,
mm, mm.
and one of those countries is Germany. And the reason for that is Germany has a pipeline straight from Russia that supplies Germany with gas. So Germany ain't looking for anybody to fuck around right now. Germany just wants things to keep
Exactly.
cool. All right. Everybody else in Europe is giving weapons to the Ukrainians. Like, yo, you want some guns? Yo, you want some
The US just pulled out the diplomats by Monday.
monkeys with grenades?
Yeah, by Monday, they asked all the diplomats.
What?
to
That's a
leave.
weapon?
Yeah.
Monkeys with grenades?
Yes.
Who's supplying them with monkeys with grenades?
I would try to fly by it. Why do you have to stop
sorry,
it?
I mean,
sorry.
Morocco-
You were saying.
Morocco did that back in World War II. So.
Okay, that's
Barack Obama didn't do anything in World War II. He wasn't alive.
Morocco.
Morocco. Wow.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Woo.
Keep going. Okay.
Well, anyway, so I guess we're on 2 predictions for the year so far, and hopefully the March one doesn't happen because we do not want that to happen. But the second one, destruction of Houthi is something. You know what's gonna happen?
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Once Al Houthi finds out, like, you know what, I am fucked. He's gonna say, okay, Salih. That's what he's gonna say.
Mm.
Say, okay, you know what? I want peace. You know, we'll discuss with the South. We'll come to an agreement that some way, somehow, we'll split the country. We'll do whatever the fuck we want to do. He'll go. That's literally the card that he's holding left. So if everything goes to shit, he's not gonna let go. No, he's gonna say, okay, we'll call truce, and thus begins a silent war.
Thus begins part 2.
Yeah.
Or part 3.
Yes.
Or 4 at this point.
Yeah. I don't think this war is gonna end anytime soon in terms of a war against Al Houthi. I think even after everything comes into agreements and you guys, Khas, you can have the North, you can have the South, let everyone live in peace. Let them get their, what's the name? Let's give them any charity that we can, humanitarian crisis that's happening over there. Let's help, yada, 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 yada. And then the things start settling down. They say, okay, you know what? هذا كان حقنا.
And we go back up.
Round 2.
So it's going to be like a long-term insurgency.
This after Sudan split up, was it good?
South Sudan, it's poor as fuck.
Thank you.
See, that's the problem when you're poor. You can't really do shit to fix not being poor
And I don't know how they're trying to fix it.
because you're poor. You know,
Wow.
The way he said that.
So elite.
The way he said that.
it's a vicious circle.
You have a bad life because you're poor.
I'm just saying you're gonna have a
Hell,
bad
man.
life because you're poor. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a dark, dark world.
So, anyways, just to go back to this before we.
we're
move
still
on.
on this.
Yes. So I love this. They used a very nice word. So they call this the new abnormal. They've been stuck at 100 seconds from midnight for the past 3 years. Okay.
What does that even mean?
Then خلاص, things are gonna stay كده قروشة for a while.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be كده متقروش
Yeah.
because of fucking pandemics.
Yeah, can
And,
we use
and
that
people
for-
testing satellite weapons, okay, and creating space debris.
What do you
Yes.
mean by satellite weapons?
Literally exactly what he said. A satellite weapon.
weapons. Okay, now you shoot
Like some-
lasers into rocks and on the space.
Okay. It doesn't shoot lasers like from the sky.
That's the plan.
Dude,
That's
no,
called
that's so
the
Lex
Star
Luthor.
Wars
Come on.
system.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Ronald Reagan is rolling in his grave.
Yes.
So, okay, this is the word. Okay,
So is George Lucas.
We-
He's still alive. He's rolling in a
He's
grave
rolling.
somewhere.
we, we are at the new
Yeah,
abnormal.
asshole.
We are at the new abnormal because of negative trends in nuclear and biological weapons, climate change, and a variety of disruptive technologies, all exacerbated by a, quote, corrupted information ecosphere. We are living in a corrupted information ecosphere.
So basically, it goes back to social media.
Misinformation
Yeah.
that undermines rational decision making, keeping the world within a stone's throw of apocalypse. That's their words, not mine.
You know what I think? I think if we shut off Twitter, right?
Mhm.
And we shut off any fucking that has to do with text, kill all the fucking media and just let them be on TikTok
So,
where they have to speak and people have to listen. Most of that shit won't even fly no more.
bro,
They're going to have to find new innovative ways.
dance will become the language of the world.
Dance is the language.
Yes, and you see Turks when he wakes up?
Malik.
How do you wake up there?
Macarena.
I do the tin thing. I get TikTok. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called.
Okay,
But yeah.
that's how you wake up.
Yeah, I TikTok my way to the shower.
Well, it's not just fucking Twitter though. It's Facebook.
It's everyone.
Yeah, it's Facebook and Facebook groups and.
You know what the thing is? You're trying to
And
educate
5G
people.
stopping planes from flying in the sky now.
What?
Fuck's sake.
Well, okay, no, that's
That's
like
different.
that's for good reason,
Yeah.
though.
No, but طلع عندهم سالفة.
Ewa, exactly.
No, هم, you know, FAA is just being.
What?
So they rolled out. They just rolled out 5G in the States, and the
Okay.
FAA's got it's being very
Iffy.
iffy
Mhm.
and icky about it, and they're like, "Hey, no!" And there's
Exactly. That was the meeting. That was the conference.
Shut your phone down. We're taking off.
Stop.
Yeah.
So they were afraid that some planes are not equipped with the right technology in order for it to
Interference.
to be no interference when
Did
it's
they
taking
test
off.
it
and
out
landing.
ولا بس
No.
إحساس؟
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look, yo, most of the things that happen in the States is all about
Corporate
feels.
intuition.
Okay, it's
بكل
feels.
بساطة. Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
And
You know,
vibes.
feels and vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, their feels is
Yeah.
gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
So they told like Emirates Airlines, a bunch of international airlines, you guys cannot come to the States at that day because they're launching it. So they want to make sure that nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Test it out.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do a test. That's
لا،
it.
خايفين.
No, بس
Our vibes and our feels.
حاسة مو عاجبني كذا بصراحة.
المصيبة هنا انه
صليت.
they're giving
Diet.
they're giving credits to all the people who were tearing down 5G towers,
يا أخي, America's hilarious, bro.
right?
Yo, America's hilarious.
Look at it's Europeans that are doing that.
Look, whites.
The whites. The whites.
Whites.
The whites.
Right? Wait, we built all the technology. We don't want the technology. Like, yo, man, decide, bro. Decide.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it to another country that needs it, bro. No, we want to sell it.
Matic, China's.
Well, the world is ending.
According to
So
the
we don't need
scientists,
to worry about all this.
According
You
to
apparently.
don't need to worry about
scientists,
shit.
we are close.
All you need to worry about is that you are. I still remember the quote of King Salman about King Fahd when someone asked him, like, why does the king spend money on the military? I think it was something like that line. And he was like, so you can sleep at home safely.
Mm.
So shout out to our kings.
Amen.
si-
Shout out to our military as well.
Exactly. I'm sleeping at home safely. They're protecting the skies. They're
People keeping
protecting
us
the
safe.
ground.
No.
They're protecting the borders. And I get to go about my day knowing that there's someone that's protecting me. None of us want these fucking wars anyway. None of us want this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
none of us want it. But if y'all motherfuckers want it, we can get it. You can get
At
it.
the end of the day, yani, we're looking out for our own. Yani, we realize and recognize that our safety and security is important, and the safety and the security of the people in our country is important. So when you have somebody who's willing to threaten that, who's actively saying, "Yo, I'm coming for you," we're not going to sit back down and wait for them to come for us.
I have a problem whenever I watch these people talk about human rights. You have the strongest military in the world. You built all the weapons. If you really care about humans that much, you can do something about it. But in reality, you do not want to do something about it because everyone knows that war is money.
True.
How much money the banks are going to make for war?
Bro, how much money have they been making?
Oh, they've been making, we know that.
Yeah.
But imagine this. Imagine this. Oh, banks are like, they're not rolling in their graves. They're
Rolling in the dough.
exactly. They're Scrooging.
Mm.
They're jumping head first.
McScroogin.
So it's a fucking scary ass time, bro. Like, motherfuckers have agendas and shit. Some people think it's their fucking birthright. So you can't beat that. You got to white. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I'm sorry.
No,
for
it's not just that. It's just had to looking at the situation around the world. Yeah, looking at countries that are threatening to break out with nuclear weapons, whether it's Iran, whether it's North Korea, whether it's anybody else. Like, you're living in a situation in the world where shit is unfucking stable.
What caused these weapons to come out? Fear.
Very smart people.
Fear.
Yeah.
It wasn't about smart people. It was about fear. Why did you put all that money into that project? Fear. What are you afraid of, though? Unless you did something really fucked up and you're afraid. And it's always been the question that I had in my mind. What would push you to create all these crazy weapons? Unless there's something.
I'll tell you why. They're afraid somebody
don't
that's
tell me why.
No. The people that created these weapons, the people that led us to where we are now, they're afraid somebody might come and do to them what they did to others.
Yes.
Mm.
Those are the people up there.
Mm.
The scientists, it was just all science. Yo, I can get to like put my name on this bitch and like build something that's very different. I'm down. So I don't blame the scientists. Like, scientists, fuck the scientists. They just put the scientists out there.
they believe
You and your research.
Yes.
مساكين يا أخي.
fuck your science,
Fuck your science.
Fuck your
Yeah.
fuck your brain.
Oh my God.
No,
bro.
they thought they were on the good side until they realized there's no such thing.
Oh,
There's just
that is
sides.
true.
There's just
Mm.
sides.
They're just sides.
Yeah,
They're just
and
sides.
everybody's gonna think they're the good side.
Of course.
And everybody's gonna fight for the
Weren't they spreading
truth, justice, and X way.
what was it? I still remember. Shout out to Brian. He was like, someone was like, "What are you doing in Afghanistan?" He's like changing hearts and minds.
Like, see, and they believe that.
I know.
Some of them
I know.
actually believe
I
that.
know. I know.
None of them believe that.
Oh,
But some of them believe.
oh, come on. Those rednecks out of Texas and well, not Texas. Texas is a little bit bougie right now.
Until day 2.
Yeah.
Until-
Let's say Alabama.
Until
Alabama's murder town. So
Mm.
Tennessee. Let's go kill.
yeah, I'm gonna go like day 2 until that
Go change heart and mind.
fucking car bomb blew up in their faces and somebody lost an arm and a leg.
Where was the thing that we were watching once about mines?
How did we get here, guys?
We're just trying to make this a dog podcast
Okay,
real
okay,
quick.
please, please.
Well, we
Just
are-
off the
We're on
cuff.
right path.
We are
We're on the right
talking
path.
about some of the smartest people in the world telling everybody, "Yo, we are so close to mass death."
Oh, nice.
This is where we are right now.
Well, here's the thing.
Positive vibes. Come on, here's the thing. Yeah.
So
you were
close to
saying.
mass death.
Yeah.
Positive
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
Let's switch up. Let's
No,
switch up.
here's the
Fuck
thing.
this
What's
subject. No, fuck this
What's the
subject.
thing? What's the thing?
No, I don't want to go into it. I don't get into it. As it gets deeper and darker, I know you enjoy it.
We're already there.
No.
We're already
If you're gonna enjoy it, I already have enough.
We're
nightmares,
in the
so I don't-
muck.
I'm-
All right, let's talk about Shamsi getting a relationship. Shamsi, are you in a relationship? Not yet, right? So all right, let's deep dive into this, okay?
Why?
Why? How?
Uh,
I'm really getting into this. Get on the mic.
Where are we going exactly?
I'm telling you, I'm asking, like, why aren't you in a relationship so far? Like, I'm wondering. I have fear for you.
You have a fear for me?
Yeah, I'm getting ill. I'm getting old.
You're thinking of my poor unborn kids?
Never.
No.
I'm not sure
Okay.
about unborn, but yeah, well.
I need to make sure that you're okay after I'm gone.
I mean, time will tell.
Do you think you game changed since last year? Because I think you game changed since last year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for paying attention
Yeah,
to
of
my
course,
game.
my boys.
Yeah.
No, if I don't work the game plan with my boys, then who's coaching?
Oh, we got people on the sidelines too.
Wow.
Okay. So Tix is with the pom poms.
He's invested in this. He's
Yes.
coaching apparently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people invested in this at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
now I'm telling you, I saw the boy in a different type of light lately.
Mm.
I saw him walk up to someone and say, "Hi, hello, my name is Shamsi." I don't know why he said that, even though his name is Muhammad.
Mm.
He's like, "My name is Shamsi. How are you?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm fine." She was like, "Oh my God, you're very elegant." He's like, "Thank you." I don't know how. And then he
I
just
mean,
started-
he was a basic human who could pull a conversation. actually have a
Exactly.
conversation.
Yo,
Exactly.
that's huge
Yeah.
though.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you? I looked up like, oh,
Levels,
I
my
like
guy,
my
levels.
boy. Like it's like watching your son grow.
Oh, look at him talk.
Look at him talk. Look at him. He didn't pick his nose.
That was fun though.
No, that was fun.
Good talk.
That was good. No, it was a talk. It was a talk. It was honestly a talk.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, since this level of confidence came around, like, I expect, like, my boy to be, get the arm, get some weight on the arm, not muscles, something hanging on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so.
I know you don't hope. You're a liar.
I have hope,
No,
Yanni.
all you do is go to work and come back home. You have no time. So we have to take these moments.
Mm.
Call 555.
Remind you to look after yourself, basically.
Have you been watching your boys when they're, talking to girls lately?
I mean, some of them.
I've been watching.
Oh yeah.
So we skipped out movies because we forgot to discuss the taharrush from last week. It was
yes.
it was on the agenda.
It was on the agenda. So Saudi finally, I am happy about this. I don't
Yes.
know about y'all. Saudi has
of
finally
course we are
announced.
happy about this.
announced
Don't
it.
set us up like this.
I'm just saying.
Yo, I'm happy. My boys, I don't know, but I'm happy.
This should have happened a long time ago. Honestly.
Long time ago.
No. I was inspired by the UAE because they did that back in the day. So basically, now if you're caught harassing somebody, they publish your full name in the newspaper, basically tashhir, letting everybody know, your community, your peoples, generally warning the public of you and your unseemly fucking actions. You
Yeah.
fucking barbarian.
This person is a shit.
So yeah, this person is a fucking shitbag. Beware of this person.
I think, was it Abu Dhabi? Because Abu Dhabi and Dubai, they have different laws.
I think it was in Abu Dhabi.
I think Abu Dhabi,
Yeah.
because I remember Abu Dhabi had 120,000.
That's where I got that piece of information. from.
But this was like way back,
Mm.
like
This-
over 10 years.
2005. This was
Yeah,
already
I remember that.
enforced.
I remember that in force. Yeah.
So I remember like visiting back then and being like seeing that in the newspapers. I'm like, oh, like this is actually happening. But this would increase the level of protection for people on such a high level because you would have radi' for the first time that's actually qawi بالنسبة لك. People don't want their shit to be known publicly. Well, guess fucking what?
I believe that it should not be just
Be
names.
fucking civilized.
I believe put that dude's face. Well, I know it's too much. I know it's too much.
Didn't they?
No.
But they did it.
Name.
They published
their name. They published their names.
the quadruple name, Turks.
Yes, the
الاسم-
quadruple name.
The الاسم الرباعي.
Yes. Okay. See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like non-Arabs do not understand the value of a quadruple
Bro,
name.
you know what I
Yeah.
can do with a quadruple
Okay.
name?
Can you explain the quadruple name?
Okay.
The value.
So you have a family tree, right? And your family tree goes back way back when.
Okay. So first,
Yeah, way
you
back.
pass by Sacco.
Fourth.
Okay. You got a family
So
tree.
It's you, your dad, your grandfather, and
Your ancestors.
your grandfather's grandfather, or your family name, your last name.
Yeah.
So that is basically going to be used
Yes.
to identify you from whichever branch
It's more powerful than your ID number,
of the
basically.
tree. Yes, because if you say your quadruple name, like the town would pop up.
Mhm.
يعني فجأة, yo, cousin.
Yeah, because my last name is like
Extremely common.
Yeah, it's not common. Okay,
It's widespread.
we are a tribe.
Yes.
Okay, it's widespread. It's not Smith. Okay, it's not Smith.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I gotta say my full name to the T,
Mm.
which is like 19 people.
Yeah. Like which one? Yes, that one. That
I remember once I called one of my uncles. I was like, "Oh, my name is da 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 da." I was like, "I'm sure there's a name after that." He was like, "Harun." I'm like, "All right, whoa, relax." I'm glad that we skipped that name.
No, that's actually really cool. And somebody like
Y'all have the family tree at home, huh?
we have my mother's side of the family tree at home.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
So
Because your pop size 8 people. Okay.
no, the Pops family tree is
Yo, wow.
in another country.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's not here.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
You're immigrant.
Alien. So
Just call himself an alien.
yeah.
I know.
So it was actually funny because I ended up meeting somebody recently who when I posted about my aunt's book, somebody reached out like, oh, we're related because I have the same family name. And I ended up like looking up that person's, ancestry and shit. They're on the fucking tree. Tree is so huge. Has
Look,
true
I didn't know
Nice.
most of my cousins, but it's because I lived abroad most of my life.
Yeah.
You don't know most of your cousins because of negligence. Okay.
No, it's just a really big tree, bro.
Baby, that time, remember we were hanging out at that place, and then these people came like, "Oh, by the way, we're cousins," and I was like 10 people.
Yeah, yeah.
There were 10 different
Okay,
people.
so that's
They're
what
all
happened.
cousins.
That's the picture that
That's
came
the
out
picture.
of it.
That's the
Okay.
picture.
That's the
Okay.
picture over
The
there.
cousins
Wow.
of the cousins.
Wow.
Okay, that are related to the cousins.
Wow.
Ya Allah.
Yeah, like minions.
Well, anyway,
Bro, that's
there's value in the quadruple name.
Yeah.
Most people in the world do not understand the value of that quadruple name. And when your mom says that quadruple name, or the government says that quadruple name, you're fucked.
Mhm.
son.
You are exposed. You
Yeah.
are
You're like, huh?
amam al mala.
I've never heard my quadruple name in a good sentence.
In a good
Okay, when I hear that quadruple, I know something's coming behind.
Okay.
Guilty or something.
Like, yeah, exactly. There's gonna be like an official announcement here. Denied.
Oh,
So
so you only have your mother's side family tree, Turks?
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all have it at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like I remember
It was hanging. At some
it was
point.
hanging, right? I remember. No, but I didn't see at your house. I've never been inside your house. You don't allow me
like,
to go inside
there's,
your
a,
house.
there's a bunch
No,
of the
no.
boys.
Pets are outside.
Yeah.
I know.
Tied you down to a pole. at some
I know.
point, yeah.
Booz has a nice one as well. In the Majlis when you walk in, there's like a huge.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah. It's the one upstairs.
Oh, I've never been upstairs. Me and Booz are not that close.
Yeah.
Also, what did Booz do to you upstairs?
You go downstairs.
No, I went downstairs.
You wanna go? Oh,
I went downstairs.
Usually you go downstairs.
We all go downstairs. Okay, so we're all in this together. Okay.
Okay.
But upstairs,
Upstairs is where you get the juice. Downstairs.
that's what he told you.
Yeah. Downstairs, no juice.
Okay.
No juice.
So, oh, you want some juice? Come upstairs.
Exactly.
Did you juice it?
Oh, great juice. Amazing juice. What are you talking about?
Yo.
It goes back to our point of Shamsi needing a girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
I mean, needing a wifey.
Uh,
we don't do girlfriends around here.
Yeah. We've evolved at this point in time.
Well, I am so fucking happy with that. By the way, I wish they put the person's picture because I don't want to hear that bullshit anymore.
He'll put a snap code at you.
Yo, please adapt that. Please, I want that. Snap code is not only used for quote unquote good for you guys. Yeah.
Yo, imagine if Snapchat was tied to your social ID
Fuck that. Wallah, fuck
and
that.
you can only make one.
You can only make one. There was
One
only,
account.
There was only
Only
one.
one. يبقى في لك منك واحد.
Do I have to use it?
Isn't that the
Up to you.
metaverse? Technically.
I don't know, bro. No. يا حبيبي, the metaverse is everything.
Okay.
كيف مر على اي محل حق بخاري يقول لك على الميتافيرس كمان.
بشتري metaverse بعدين ما عليك. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the metaverse.
شوف رز هذا كله ميتافيرس.
Buy every Bukhari restaurant around the world.
That's Web3, actually.
Yeah,
It's
what?
Oh my god. Well, anyway, I don't want to take a long time. We have things to be.
We have places to go,
I know Sultan is waiting on us right now. Shout out to Sultan
people
Gelek.
to see.
It is 9:23. We gotta fly
We
out.
have
Yeah,
friends,
yeah, we need to bounce.
family, people who care about us,
No, they don't. Stop lying.
people who love us.
No, they don't. They don't care.
For me, not at the moment. Unfortunately, it's quite sad. Until it's not.
Allah, he said limits. Well, everyone's gonna see this like the day after, but we're gonna be at SDF in a few.
Yeah, they're not gonna see us
They're not gonna see us.
Yeah.
Good.
unless they're there.
We need to stop this shit. okay. Okay.
We need to go.
No. Hold on.
No.
This is a serious moment now.
Okay.
This is a talk.
One,
hmm
we need to find your wife.
I agree.
I agree too.
I really agree.
Everyone
actually.
agrees.
I really
Everyone
agree.
agrees. Yeah.
Two, that's not fair. To her.
To her,
Yes.
the fact that she has to marry me.
Exactly.
Everyone
I
agrees
agree.
too. Yeah.
So I think we should work out a prenup before the marriage. That you pay, like, yo, you're getting
Yeah.
into shit. You can take this money up
Okay.
front.
How about lifelong khutuba? So she can always leave.
See, that's why it's unfair to her.
No,
Because you have these kind of thoughts. Yes.
She hasn't escaped.
This is
I would say that is the dream, but I get in trouble.
Oh.
No, for real. Like she always has a way out. You know what?
Bro, she always has a way out now. Back in the day, she could have got
Yeah.
a divorce. Now she can divorce your bitch ass real quick.
And on that note,
We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.